Good morning, folks. Hey, the Old Fisherman back with you again at Lake Murray. We are catching a couple perch, a couple stripers. We don't have any minnows this morning. It's cold this morning. It was, like the highs is going to be in the high 40s today, I think. And we don't have any minnows. So we basically just going to use the Big Daddy jigs today, the spade jigs. I got the red bug looking color, and I got a new color he's come up with, very similar to the red bug, but it's a new color. I call it a galaxy color. And them two colors we use in both of them spade jigs this morning. And we're catching a few this morning. Taking the boat and circling it to get them to bite. Catching some little ones and some big ones, and we kind of thinning them, weeding them out. Oh, Big Daddy spade jig. They like it. Hey, they like it. Bet if you put it coming out a circle swing on it. Cold this morning. We caught an awful lot of fish yesterday. It wasn't that great for size, but we caught an awful lot of fish yesterday. And we're back on Lake Murray again today. And first fish I caught was about a 23-inch striper. First fish I caught on the spade jig. Spade jig. And hey, you can see they biting. They biting. You got to weed them out. Now that's a keeper. That's a keeper. That is a keeper. I'll go back down to the bottom. We're using two lines off of one swivel, and in between the two jigs on the bottom line, I'm using a number 5 lead right now. You can go different size lead. If you're deeper, you can go a little bit bigger. Instead of a spoon, and that way it don't twist the lines as bad. And I just basically do them a circle swing. Spoon works fine too, but I'm using a spinning rod. I like catching them on a spinning rod. My whole left shoulder hurts so bad I can't hardly hold that big rod. So I'm reeling with my left hand instead of pulling the fish in with the left hand to save my shoulder. Is why I went to the spinning rod. I'm using 10-pound test braided line is what I'm using. And I like the braid line. Then I go to a monofilament on the bottom to the jigs. And then I'm making a circle swing. I'm just swinging the boat in a circle. Seems like that activates the bite. The different directions, I've always said that activates the bite. If you just pulling straight up and straight down, it ain't as productive. They seem to hit it better if it's slanting and pulling a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They seem to hit it better like that. That circle swing is important. Hey, there ain't all big ones back in here, but hey, they bite. I catch bigger fish up toward my house, but they seem not to bite as good up there. Got a few gulls diving, circling, so that tells me it's bait in the area. Anytime you got gulls circling, always a good place to stop and fish. Some fish down there somewhere. Got a little breeze starting to come up now. It ought to help. It was kind of calm earlier, but a little breeze coming straight down the chute here. And hey, we just enjoying life. Another day being on the water. Another day. There he is. Hey, they bite. We don't need minnows. If I can focus on these jigs, I don't need minnows. A lot nicer catching them on the jigs. But them minnows, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with minnows, but hey, I can catch a whole lot of them without baiting up. All I got to do is take fish off. That's a good, nice, average size perch. Dropping it down. Thanks to all the comments on the show. Thanks for being with the Old Fisherman on his daily adventures. Hey, we might do the same thing over and over and over. you never know. I try to change things up a little bit, but it's hard to do. And want to go back to Monticello and catch some more of them largemouth. Don't catch largemouth in Lake Murray deep as much as you do Monticello. December's a good month to catch some big largemouth though deep in Lake Murray. And I probably will get one before it's over with. But they're a little bit shallower, probably 8, 12, 15 foot of water mostly in Lake Murray right now. They like to get up in them ditches this time of the year, in the fall. Just like the spring. I hadn't tried my little ditches. Probably could catch some yellow perch up my ditch. I ain't tried that. It's a good time to catch yellow perch in 12, 15 foot of water in the ditches. And I'm sure I could cast these same jigs up in there and catch a yellow perch. I'm sure of it. And we catching them pretty good. They just ain't all big. We got to weed them out. A lot of little ones. I caught a lot of little ones yesterday. My goodness, I got tired of throwing them back. And with the minnows, they swallow it. They don't go back. With this jig, they don't swallow it as bad. So they'll go back down and they'll live. Sometimes they won't. If the air bladder comes out, you got to kind of pop it, let them go back down. I think that'll be all right if you do that. We're in 39 foot of water right here. That's where I've been catching most of them, in the 30s, high 30s, 40. Right along in there is where they've been, mostly. We at the same place Carson and I caught them. And there's plenty of fish here, there's just ain't a lot of big ones. Somewhere, and I can't find it, but somewhere, there's a big fish I can catch, some big perch. All of them big. Them pound, a quarter pound, a half. Well, that's one I'd like to get into. If you get into them, I believe they'd eat this jig up. Kind of got off of them. I don't see that many right this second. They're coming and going, or I'm getting off of them. Thanks to David Pendon, he come to my house and bought a hat, a couple hats. He's known as the karaoke fisherman, and nice guy, super nice guy. He's got his own little channel. Thanks to David, appreciate it. A hat purchased David, and hey, just a fine fella. All right, now what happened to my fish? Hey, got off of them. See if we can drum something back up. Lake Murray, loving life, the old fisherman, doing it what he loves. Somebody asked me how I can go fishing every day, because it's hard work doing this, people, and then you got to go home and stay up half the night messing with YouTube comments and stuff. It's not easy. For the money, it's not easy. It ain't much money there. But hey, I do it to try to help people learn how to fish, and try to teach some people that probably wouldn't catch any fish a little method that might can catch them. Ain't no guarantee, but we zero in on the fish, we vertical fish straight on them. I don't like to do a lot of casting. I will every so often in them ditches I'm talking about, and I like doing that, but my old shoulders has got where I can't cast much. Can't sleep at night when I do a lot of casting, so basically that's why I fish straight up and down now. And it's a good way to fish, to catch a lot of fish. A lot of times casting ain't the way to do it. A lot of times you got to in shallow water, but this vertical deep fishing is what I like. My favorite kind of fishing. Kind of got off of them here all of a sudden. We were on them. Let me check my jigs. to the bottom and hope we catch something. I was on them pretty good before I turned on the camera. That's the way it's been the last couple of weeks. Every time I turn on the camera, they want to slow down. They out here somewhere. You got to kind of watch the birds. Wherever they diving, you better head to, I'll tell you that, because that's where the fish are. They'll hang around them birds, there you are. Tell you, tell you. They like it just reeling up too. They like the circle swing and they like the reeling straight up. Or the slant. Just a constant little steady reel. That's a nice white perch right there. Nice white perch. I got him on a new color. Jig. Go to Big Daddy Baits. Of course, he's going on a cruise. Anybody wants to make an order for Big Daddy Baits? He's going on a cruise. It'll be the 15th before he comes back and starts making any baits. So he is going to be out of commission until about the 15th. So it ain't much need to make any orders right now. I kind of swamped him with orders, I believe. He just, you know, he does it on the side. And baits work so good, I put them on YouTube and Facebook, and people got to order them. I think he's kind of tied up now. He can't get all the orders out, so it's going to be a hit and miss on getting them things ordered. After the 15th, maybe everything will pick up. He can get back to work on them. But he's taking his family on a cruise for Christmas, and that's nice. I don't know if any of y'all been on a cruise, but that's something fun to do. You can sure get a lot to eat on a cruise, that's for sure. Oh, Lord. Hey, they bite. I'm just steady talking. They bite. That was pretty good. I believe that might be a keeper. Oh, yeah. That's a keeper. One thing about Lake Murray, you can catch a lot of small ones, but if you ever get into the big ones, you can catch some jumbo super supreme. Sure enough. Bigger than Lake Monticello. There's some big perch in Lake Murray. Big. We used to catch giants. I mean giants. Well, Miss Deborah's happy. She's got her new floors in. We're moving the furniture in there. She's gonna get her sewing machine now. That girl's done gone crazy over embroidering and sewing. She's made it a good little hobby, and she's got a beautiful little room now. It used to be my computer room, now it's her hobby room. And hey, look at that. We got two at a time that time. Hey, they're not big ones. And we're gonna throw most of them back. Got a striper and a perch. Same time on Big Daddy jigs. Hey, you got to love some Big Daddy jigs. Them jokers hit them now. Y'all see it. Hey, I ain't making this stuff up. Somebody called me a real ugly name and thought I was making a bunch of money on these jigs. The man gave me a few jigs to use, to try. I'm not making any money on these jigs. I don't make any money on any jigs. So far, it'd be nice, but somebody said all I'm doing is promoting jigs. I ain't, they'll hit anything. Well, he don't know what he's talking about. They won't hit anything. I try everything. I'm showing you what I think is the best. I'm not doing it to make any money off of it. I'm just giving you free information. You can believe what you want to believe. Look at that. Hey, look at that. But we catch them. I can tell you that. Whoa! A big one done took off. I don't know where he went. Oh, Lord. I don't know if he come up there and got my perch or what happened. Something happened. I got something big on that. Got two. I believe, and I don't know what I got. Pretty nice for whatever it is, I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Good ones. My goodness. That joker got mean on me. Huh? What? Oh my. The Old Fisherman's got him a tug. What? Good gracious sakes, what a tug. Huh? It got to be a striper. There ain't no doubt. Ain't no baby neither. Jesus. He's pulling the Old Fisherman's line. Oh, I thought I had two, but I ain't had but one the whole time. Hey, Dave. Nice pull on the ultralight, let me tell you, or a small rod. Huh? Oh, rod, look at that. Look at that. Oh my, look at that. Come on in here, boy. Come on in here. Hey, show you what that fish bit. Hey. Oh. Well, I'm gonna show you fish first. Here. A nice stripe, ain't it? That's a nice one, ain't it? My goodness. We got to throw him back though. He ain't quite 21 inches. But he nailed it. And I had another fish come up top there like he was floating. I think it was a perch on at the same time. And he got off. Let me get this thing here. I seen a nice perch floating somewhere up under the boat here. He must have took off. I don't see it now. But he was on at the same time, what he was. I'm gonna show you what these jigs right quick again. I done showed them to you several times. But this new color is I don't know what you call it. It's got some greenish in it and reds. Hey, spade jig. And right there's the one I like, the red bug looking color. Kind of like a plum apple color. It's got some blue specks in it and it's got a chartreuse tail. And I got it on an orca head, 1/8 ounce orca head, and you see my little lead in between the jigs on the long line. Hey, that's all we're doing. That's all we're doing, people. You see I'm catching fish. My little lead done got a knot in it though here. The line's done twisted around. Got to straighten that out. There it is. About to straighten my hook out. I got to bend it back on my orca head. I get these little heads at Walmart, and I like them little orca heads now. They work real well on these doggone spade jigs. And I use an 1/8 ounce or bigger. A 1/4 ounce would probably work. It's even bigger. Keep twisting the line so bad. Somebody wanted to know last night, how do I keep my lines from twisting? Well, I don't do a lot of jerking up and down. I do it real soft if I do it. If you jerk up and down with a jig above a spoon, it's gonna twist up. So you got to kind of just ease it. You see me pull my rod real soft, I ease it or reel it slow. I don't jerk a lot. I just kind of slow reel it. If they don't bite it, I'll stop it and drop it back down, and then I'll do the come around circle swing. But if you're going to use a spoon on the bottom, you need to have a swivel about 5 inches above your spoon to keep from spoon twisting your line. That's important. You need that swivel all the time above a spoon. It probably wouldn't hurt having a little tiny swivel on your long line right there where that lead is on the bottom line of the other, where I got 2 lines coming off. Some of these fish I'm throwing back, see, they're floating, they ain't going back. So I might as well keep that fish right there floating. That could be the one I was talking about floating a while ago, but I need to pick him up. Somebody can eat him, ain't no sense in throwing him back and they die. That's the only problem about throwing deep water fish back when you catch them. Sometimes they don't make it. So you might as well keep them and fry them. Especially when there ain't no limit on. I got another floating down here I need to go pick up. I don't like to waste. So somebody will eat him. I got to clean him. But if I think they can make it back, I'll throw them back. But when they come back up floating, then they ain't made it. A white perch. Let me get this fish. I don't like them floating. I try to weed them out, but sometimes you just can't. I'm not going to waste this fish. That right there is the best size eating right there. And Lake Murray has got some fine, fine perch. You can fillet him, and he's still got bigger than a piece of shrimp, but they better fry that little one with cornmeal. I said it a million times, that's some good eating. You need to get folks back on catching some fish. I've been doing too much talking now. Well, my little grandson is, yesterday was second, is 1 year old. We're having a big birthday party for his first birthday party on Saturday. Happy birthday to my grandson Colton. I can't wait to get him in the boat. He grows up anything like Carson, he's gonna be some good fisherman. When it comes to fishing, athletics, any of that, you either got it or you ain't got it. And you can tell when a young man likes something good enough that he's going to be a good fisherman. Well, that Carson is a good outdoorsman. He's like being in the boat with a grown-up talking. I'm impressed with that boy. He's 11 years old, but he has really got it together. Good little young man. I enjoy fishing with Carson. He calls me up, checks in on me like I'm his second granddaddy or something. But he's a super young man. All them boys is good boys. Kenny, Gavin, they all good boys. All right, we got to get back on the fish. I totally got out of focus talking, and you see what happened. If I stay in my focus, I can catch fish, especially if I get them going. But I got to focus. If I go to talking, I lose my focus. And that's the only problem with fishing with somebody. You get to talking, you lose your focus and you can't catch them. It's fun to be with somebody, but a lot of times I catch a lot more fish by myself. But you got to focus. The man operating the boat has got to focus on what he's doing with that boat at all times. It's important. It's a fine line between catching them and not catching them. If you don't focus and operate that boat, and your presentation is so much of this fish. Keeping that jig in the strike zone, presentation, and right here the strike zone is down next to that bottom. When you get to talking, your lines is up too high, and you won't catch it. Or you'll let the boat get out of the zone where you need to be. Right now, I don't let the boat get out of the zone. I was on fish, now I'm on nothing. Hey, we'll get back on them again in a minute. I guarantee you, we got a good little mess of fish in there, some nice ones in there. Got off of them, no doubt, or they just left. I see a lot of gull activity closer to the bank, and that might be where your largemouth and your big stripers are. I'm not going to go in there casting though. I'd rather stay out here deep. There's probably 12 foot of water back there. But I'm gonna let y'all go for a little bit, and hey, glad you could be with the Old Fisherman on another episode. Thanks for all y'all do for me, sending me things through the mail and gifts. And I also want to thank, if I can find my doggone little paper. I don't even know if I got it anymore. Nope, lost my little paper. Unless I put it in here. Yeah, it is. That might be it. I want to give thanks to Big Boy, Everett, and Monk. Met them over at Monticello Lake. They're from Rock Hill. Nice gentlemen. They give me some hair crappie jigs, and just good meeting them guys. And they caught a bunch of fish, I think, that day. But good seeing them. And another bunch of good fans from Rock Hill, South Carolina. And hey, thanks for being with the Old Fisherman. I'm gonna show you that one rockfish I caught. He's a good one. See that? He's a good one. And we caught a couple nice perch. Nothing super big, but hey, just pretty good sized perch. Holy Murray. And Thanks for being with the Old Fisherman.